Merry meet and welcome to the daily reading for all signs for today, the 12th of September 2024. This is Ariel Gatoga, and today I am reading with the Dark Wood Tarot by Sasha Graham. And I'm going to purify with this 300-year-old formula for Eau de Cologne. And I've left the link to purchase the product of the tarot deck and also how to make this cologne should you want to make some for yourself. 3 sprays in this room is more than sufficient. Let's see what's in the cards for everybody today. Starting out with the 5 of Cups, followed by the 3 of Cups, and then we have the Judgment card. So you're moving out of the problem, whatever the problem was. This 5 of Cups is usually some inner conflict, some depression, some anxiety, some fear, those emotions that are very conflicted. And it looks like you're moving out of that and into celebration. And it's actually encouraging you to get to the celebration in order to pull yourself out of the rest of whatever you're going through. What is there to celebrate in your life? If you can really focus on that, if you can really focus on what there is to celebrate and turn away from everything else, you're performing a type of magic that is more potent than any adept could ever perform, and with no complicated rituals or anything. You are taking charge of the energy and direction of your life, and you are making a choice. You're saying this is, it's like this is voting season in America, so that's your vote. Your vote counts. Your vote about where you want your life to go, what you want to matter, how you want things to be, is what you're willing to celebrate. Now, I'm not saying that you just stick your head in the sand and you pretend like problems aren't happening, but a lot of these problems are stuff that aren't problems anymore or don't need to be problems anymore. The 5 of Cups deals with stuff that needs to be left in the past and not remembered, not remunerated, not going over and over and over it, just letting it go. And it's more than just forgetting the past, because I think a lot of times people worry about forgetting the past because they say, well, I don't want to, miss learning the lessons. I'm going to forgive but not forget, all of that stuff. You don't have to be like that. When you micromanage your choices like that, all you do is frustrate yourself. Know that the lessons have been learned and it's all dialed into you. It's all kind of baked in there now. You're not going to have to consciously remember the past in order to glean the lessons. The lessons have been learned and you can let it go, and you need to let it go. But it's more than just letting it go. It's letting it go by looking at what is there to celebrate. Now, I'm talking celebrate. You don't have to actually go out and have a party if you don't want to, but internally at least, what is there to celebrate in your life? If you're having trouble finding some things to celebrate, it just proves to you that this, whatever this was that many of you have been going through, has taken its toll on you, because there's plenty to celebrate. I mean, somebody that's had a near-death experience, whose life didn't seem like it was worth living, very frequently will say, oh, there's so much to celebrate that I didn't know. There's so much to celebrate. I'm celebrating my next breath. I'm celebrating my body. I'm celebrating the health that I have. I'm celebrating the clothes that I'm wearing. I'm celebrating. It's not just like, having a gratitude list, like an assignment from a teacher where you're supposed to, what are you grateful for? Count your blessings, but to celebrate it. And to recognize how blessed you are. That's everything. And then this Judgment card it drives that point home. So many blessings. You have all blessings. And your ego mind wants to focus on the small things in life. And wants to really convince you that the small things are big and the big things are insignificant. But the Spirit knows that you have all blessings, so many blessings that you can't count them all. And anything that doesn't look like a blessing is something that doesn't deserve your attention right now. Like I said, Sometimes it's important not to just stick your head in the sand, and you really do need to go and face things and stuff like that. But that's not what this reading's about. This reading's about the opposite of letting things take care of themselves and you putting your focus on what matters. And what matters is the good, that which is good in your life. Open yourself up. Open yourself up to having those blessings. Having those blessings showering down upon you, because they already are. But like I like to, one of my newer illustrations about this is, imagine that you stashed a bunch of money away for safekeeping for a rainy day. Long time ago, maybe, like, let's say you have like 10 grand or something in your house that you stashed away and you completely forgot about it for whatever reason. I know you're thinking, well, I'd never forget that, but just pretend you did. And you forgot about it. And it's like it's not even there. And you need some money. Now the money's there. The 10 grand is in there, but for all intents and purposes, it's not there for you because you don't know it's there. Or if you misfile something, if you put something away in the wrong folder, it's not that it's not there. It's just that you don't know where to find it. Well, I'm telling you, the cards here are telling you where to find it. You have much more than 10 grand available to you. You have all the blessings in the universe. And the way you find it is through celebrating it, celebrating what it is. If you start looking for even the small little blessings in your life and celebrating them, the whole world changes. Wow. 1, 2, 3 trump cards on the top. Big day. So it is saying you don't want to just, the strength card right on top of this 5, you don't want to just pretend like it's not there, whatever that stuff was, that inner conflict. You do want to look at it, but you want to look at it like the bully that it is. You stand up to the bully and you say, we're celebrating. We're celebrating. You can't make me upset. You can't make me upset anymore. I can't be upset anymore because I'm too busy celebrating. I'm too busy with my blessings today. So you can stand up to those conflicted emotions inside of you. They don't get to be the boss. They don't get to bully you anymore. You stand up to that bully with that celebration. When you do that, this justice card is right there. And the justice card is that divine law of restitution. What was robbed from you? Not only what did people take from you, maybe people did take some things from you, maybe you were unfairly treated, maybe that's what all of that's about. But even if that's not the case, what did the ego rob from you? What did it take from you? What about all of the blessings that you've left assimilated? How many of your blessings have you misfiled or forgotten were there? And it's as if they weren't even there to begin with. What about those? Well, the Justice card says that the divine law of restitution makes it so that those things reveal themselves to you. And you see what's happening is, even though you haven't been using those blessings, it's as if they're in a trust account gaining interest and expanding. So by the time they are revealed to you, they are so much greater than anything you could have ever imagined. But it's up to you. You have to change that perspective. You must start that celebration process right now in order to uncover those things. Now, this Empress card is talking about that one of the ways to look at these blessings is prosperity. What is prosperity to you? Prosperity means good. Okay, so what is your good? You can include money in that. There's nothing wrong with having money. But it's much bigger than money too. It's much more than money. So yes, you can have money, but what else is prosperous? Good relationships, good health, self-expression, happy home life, nice, transportation, clothing, wardrobe. What's prosperous? And how do you feel about those things? Do you feel materialistic when you're prosperous? Well, that's not prosperity then. Prosperity is not materialistic. It's a demonstration of an inner prosperity. And there's nothing wrong with having those demonstrations. It's just that a lot of people get hooked on the demonstrations as if those were the thing. So people go after the money, they go after the clothes, they go after the car, they go after the trips, whatever it is, as if that's the thing. When those are just representations, they're meant to be nothing more than representations of an inner reality, which is prosperity. And that's what this Empress card is talking about. And you find that through her lesson of poise. Poise. Peaceful, poised, and serene. Those are the Empress's 3 P's. Peace, poise, well, that's not really, there's 2 P's. Peaceful, poised, and serene, PPS. And when you learn the peaceful, poised, and serene lesson from the Empress here, that goddess of prosperity, you become a magnet for those things. She doesn't go out. She doesn't get off her throne and go out and work real hard and make sure that she gets everything done and do everything herself and micromanage her life. She doesn't do that. She stays with peace, poise, and prosperity. Those are the 3 P's. She stays with the peace, poise, and the prosperity. And when you're sitting up or standing up nice and tall and relaxed with a peaceful and pleasant expression on your face, knowing that all is well, you are a magnet. Everything comes to you. Everything comes to you. Things come to you before you even know you need them. And that's what this reading is all about. So you get there through the celebration. You get there through the posture, that poise, pulling all of the things that you've been neglecting or the things that seem to have been taken from you are returned to you with interest. All those blessings. It's a massive amount of blessings that you haven't even noticed were there because the ego has been so good at its job trying to get you distracted to the small things. So we've got a lot of trump cards here. So if you want to listen to some meditations, here are a few that are notated here. So the Strength card is a good one. That Strength card meditation is called Transforming Fears, Problems, and Worries. The Justice card is called the Justice card is called Invoking the Goddess of Restitution. The Empress card is called Lessons from the Goddess of Prosperity, and the Judgment card is Waking Up to Your Good. So you can find all of those Trump meditations, those tarot Trump meditations, tarot major arcana meditations. There's a link to them in the video description of this video right on my YouTube channel. So an amazingly powerful reading today. It's just there for you. All of those blessings are there for you, but you've got to celebrate. You must celebrate. You must turn away from this tendency to look at what's not working, because that is the ego trying to get you to focus on the small so that you disregard all of the blessings that are so huge in your life right now. Thank you so much for spending some time with me. I so appreciate you. Until next time, blessed be.